Hey guys, thanks for tuning back into Michigan Great Outdoors. This week we're going to take a look at Dan Infalt's Hunting Beast climbing sticks made for the mobile hunter. These are a premium stick that fetch for about 80 bucks a stick online plus shipping. They're made and designed by the legendary Dan Infalt. So let's get stuck in and check them out. Hey guys, before I get into this review, please click down on the link below and hit subscribe for me. If you're into gear reviews, hunting and fishing, I got a lot of stuff coming here in the next month. So if you would, please consider subscribing. I do appreciate it. Thanks. So first impressions of these sticks, it's hard for me to give because I've hunted with them for a full season. But looking at it in the video, they look pretty cool. But they're also very functional. So all of these holes are actually weight reduction holes. Contrary to a myth out there, there's no whistling that comes through these holes. That's never happened before. There's a rumor going on that wind travels through the holes and makes them whistle. I've never had that happen to me. The stick is 24 inches long, and then from step to step it's 22 inches. So it's really perfect for an average size guy. You know, 5'10", maybe to like 6'2" or 3. Any shorter or, you know, taller, you're probably gonna not fit it so well. I think Dan is like 6'2", 6'1", so he designed these sticks for him. This was his design, and I think he actually said that he had them bigger when he first made them, and now they're shorter just to fit more guys. But I have Generation 2 stick. This is a Chinese-made stick. It's designed by Dan Infalt from the Hunting Beast. It's made in China, so because of the cost of goods and everything, Generation 2 sticks are made in China. I don't see any issues with them. I hunted with them for an entire season this past season. The reason why this stick works so well is because it really bites into the tree. So this is my cedar tree that I hung in my barn so I could do videos, do testing, product reviews, different stuff like that. I have not put any weight on this stick other than pulling it down. And I mean, you can move it a little bit, but if you was to put some weight into this stick by actually stepping on it, it locks into the tree. This is your regular lone wolf climbing stick, and I had issues where it would sometimes want to kick out. I've never had an issue with these wanting to kick out. Now some guys will say that they are sharp, so all this stuff is precision machined, so it does feel sharp to the touch a little bit. Some guys will actually sand off the edges a little bit. I like it the way they are. When you order these sticks, they come unassembled. It's very simple to assemble them. I'm not going to get into that because it's pretty brainless. Comes with the strap. It comes with all the hardware you need, ready to go hunt. All right, so we're going to zoom in close here to see how to hang the stick. It's very simple to do. Always try to get it in a good spot on your tree. The nice thing about these Beast sticks is the way that this teeth system is you can hang them on an angle if you need to. I had many situations this year where I had a stick like this and they lock in good. So in this situation, I'm inside because the wind is bad outside. It's messing up my audio. So you wrap it around, get on that Versa button, and then always try to pull it as tight as you can to start, and then just pull this bottom out and then pull down. It's even kind of cocked a little bit, but this thing's locked in solid. To take it off, take your tension off of your strap, take your loop off, boom. I guess my only real beef with the sticks is just how they stack together. So right now I have this rod going through here that I made. It's a 5/16 rod, and I have some washers on here with heat shrink on them, just some knobs from Ace Hardware. The sticks do actually stack on each other very nicely, but if I didn't have this rod in here, they would not be solid at all. So like right now, it's really solid. What you're hearing right here is these buckles, but I mean, it's pretty quiet. It's not too bad. Now, if I take this rod out, and I'll leave the rod just in there, you can see that this is what it does. Now, there's a modification that you can do inside here. So there's the bolt that goes through. The heads are too long, the bottom of the bolts here rather, and what happens is they'll rest on the heads of these bolts and it'll cause an issue. So you actually have to grind those down. It's a little inconvenient, and a lot of guys have expressed to Dan Infalt that they should probably be shorter because of that issue. But even still, with them ground down, I still have this. So really, if I take this out of here, I mean, they're noisy. That is probably really the only thing that I could say could be improved upon. It's very simple. You put it through. Now, if you have the heat shrink on, it won't make this noise. I know it sounds terrible probably on camera right now, but in the woods with the heat shrink on, it will not sound like that. I promise you. So you put the washer on, put your nut back on, your little knob here. You tighten them back up, and then they're solid again. So what I do in a hunting situation is I'll set them down, I'll take my knob off, and then I can very quietly take off one at a time. So it does work out pretty well. A lot of guys are putting stealth strips on these to silence them even more. I think that's probably a good idea, and I might do it myself, as well as these buckles, because like I said, these buckles can rattle a little bit, which cause some noise. As you see on the Lone Wolf sticks I got here, these are stealth stripped, as well as the stealth buckles covers. You know, there's a little bit of noise there, but it's really dulls it down. Makes a big difference. So I think I'll probably do that on these, or to save some money, I might just take these straps off and use them here. So I just wanted to reiterate the specifications on the sticks. So the weight rating on these sticks are 300 pounds. They're 24 inches long, 22 inches step to step. They come in at 2 pounds each with the buckle. I know guys are running am steel or daisy chains. They're getting them way down under 2 pounds with those. Rope mods even. I haven't done that yet. I'm thinking about potentially ordering some am steel and giving that a try. It looks like it works out very well. But for me, mobile hunting, doing what I do in the woods, these sticks are by far leaps and bounds over the quality of these. And these aren't bad sticks. They're not bad. You know, if you're new to the mobile game, I suggest starting with a kind of more of a budget stick. I think 4 sticks on sportsmansguide.com is like 189 bucks. This is for 6 sticks, which you don't need to buy 6 sticks. I just wanted to have, you know, a couple extras. It was right about 480, 500 shipped. So it is a premium price. It's a premium stick, but these things are intended to last forever. That's what they're saying. These are a once-in-a-lifetime purchase. So I got 6. I got 5 rigged up here. I also have shorter rods. So this is a setup for 4 sticks, and then I have a setup for 3 sticks. And honestly, probably one of the biggest factors for me buying these sticks is obviously there's a lot of hype around them. A lot of good reviews have come out already on these. But for me, I wanted to try them because I wanted something that was going to lock to that tree better, and I feel like these are 100% safer than those. And I'm not saying that those are bad sticks or they're unsafe, but for me personally, I find that I feel safer on this. It's got the double step, whereas this has just a single step on either side. It makes it more awkward because you got one leg up high, the one leg's down here. You can see I added a double step to this one, which you can do to all these sticks, but it's an added cost. And probably long-term, longevity, all this moving parts, all this stuff is going to wear out over time. Where there's no moving parts here. Nothing moves. It's all super high tolerances. So when you get on this stick, nothing moves. and there's nothing to wear out. There's nothing to make noise. I've had, in the past, this past season, I used these for, I would have done 46 hunts, and I think I used these for like 10 of my hunts. And I noticed that one of these sticks has a little bit of a squeak to it already. So the rest of the time I was in the woods with these, I had no issues. I felt more comfortable with them, especially as it got cold and icy. So the nice thing about these steps is they're serrated as well. And that's where guys kind of say that they feel sharp. I mean, I guess they feel a little sharp to me, but what I really liked is when I left these up for 3 days on a hunt, we had an ice storm and they got kind of iced up, but they weren't slippery at all because these serrations are pretty deep here on the steps. I really like these sticks because, like I said, probably the number one reason I like them is I feel safer on them. I feel that they are built to a better standard and that they're not going to kick out on me, and it makes me feel safer while I'm in the woods. And that's very important when you're doing a lot of mobile hunting. You're setting and hanging every day. You want something that feels safe, that's easy to use. And I had no issues with noise on them this year. I think out of, the 36 hunts I went on with these sticks, I think I clanked one buckle, and I probably blew that hunt. But I mean, everybody that mobile hunts, you're gonna blow a hunt or two making a little noise. I still think that these are superior over those without the stealth strips, just because, I don't know, I feel like because they're not stealth stripped, it forces me to take my time a little more maybe, and it worked out pretty well for me this season. So I had my little pad here, and I want to talk about price here. I know a lot of guys are saying 80 bucks for a stick is crazy. Why would you spend that much? This 480 bucks for this set I got right here, plus 20 bucks to ship. And they're not easy to get, so they have the pre-orders on the Hunting Beast Gear website. You have to pre-order them and then, get your pre-order in, and then they'll ship in like a month. So there's a lot of demand for them right now. So they're not super easy to get. But for me, I had the extra money. I wanted to try them out, and I think it was worth it. If you're just getting started in mobile hunting, it's probably not your best choice. If you're on a budget, I would go something with the Lone Wolf. So 4 of these sticks is 189 bucks plus shipping. You could get 8 sticks for $378. So it's still cheaper than these are. This is a premium product. You're paying for the design, the thought that went into these, the quality of the product, the no moving parts, and as Dan Infalt says, these are supposed to last a lifetime as long as you don't drive over them with your truck. So, like I said, if you're on a budget and you can't afford to buy the expensive sticks, start with Lone Wolves or get some Hawks or maybe even some XOPs or something like that, and give them a try. If you really fall in love with mobile hunting like I did last year, I had an opportunity to buy these and I jumped on it, and I don't regret it at all. I really, really like these sticks. I feel confident with them, and that's the name of the game. When you're out there in the woods and you're trying to bed hunt or mobile hunt or whatever you're trying to do, you want to feel confident in your gear. I pair them with the Lone Wolf Assault 2 stand, and it works great. It works totally perfect. I just set them on here, I lay them right across, and I use 3 bungee cords and I bungee them on, and there's next to no noise. I take my camera arm goes on here, like so. I'll put my coat on here and I'll bungee everything on, and I don't have any issues at all. Hey guys, well, I really hope you liked this video. I really wanted to show you guys these climbing sticks, the Hunting Beast Gear climbing sticks. You can pick them up at huntingbeastgear.com. Get out there and pre-order them. I would suggest doing it sooner than later if you're really interested in buying them. I'm actually thinking about doing some Amsteel mods to them, potentially doing some stealth stripping to them, and I'll probably make a couple more videos. So if you haven't, please subscribe to the page if you liked the video. If you want to see more gear reviews, I'm going to do some more here with my cedar tree I hung up, and maybe if the weather gets nice, we'll go out and do some videos outside. Thanks, and see you next time. Peace.
great outdoors. Mr. Game Great Outdoors. Have to be there. Yay! Welcome, we'll see you back.